Have you ever walked into a room and felt every eye turn toward you without saying a word? Or noticed how strangers open up to you within minutes, as if you were some kind of emotional magnet? That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's aura, and yours might be far more powerful than you realize. Most people live their entire lives blind to the invisible energy they radiate. But the ancient Stoics knew better. They believed that a person's presence, shaped by their inner discipline, clarity, and calm, could command respect before a single word was spoken. What you project, you attract. And when your aura is strong, the world reacts differently. In this video, you'll learn 5 signs your energy is different, so powerful it influences people without a word. If you've ever felt different but magnetic, this will explain why. Number 1. The stranger magnet effect. There's a rare kind of presence that can't be faked. You walk into a room and people pause, not because you're loud, flashy, or demanding attention, but because something about your energy is quietly commanding. Strangers tell you things they haven't even shared with their closest friends. They say things like, "I don't know why I'm telling you this," or "I feel like I can trust you." Children you've never met run up to you with curiosity instead of fear. Animals too, especially those usually anxious or guarded, approach you with a strange comfort. This isn't a coincidence. It's a signal that your aura, the energy you project effortlessly, is powerful. And the Stoics would say it's because your inner life is in order. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb us, but our judgments about them. This means the less disturbed you are internally, the more stable and clear your presence becomes externally. People unconsciously pick up on that. In a world filled with tension, distraction, and inner noise, a person who is emotionally steady and mentally clear becomes magnetic. You don't just talk about peace, you radiate it. Your aura becomes a calm harbor in the storm of modern life. And people, even strangers, seek shelter in that stillness, often without realizing why. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that your true nature, your rational, calm, self-governed spirit, isn't something you show off. It's something that emanates. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." What he meant is that power comes from restraint, from not mirroring the chaos around you. When you embody that principle, when you're no longer pulled into other people's emotional whirlpools, your very presence starts to reflect strength, serenity, and safety. Others pick up on this, not because you said something, but because you didn't need to. This magnetism isn't manipulation. It's not about being liked. It's about being felt. When you walk into a room, the energy shifts not because you made it shift, but because the energy you carry is different. You've trained your mind not to react to every slight, not to chase every compliment, not to fear silence. And the result is a field of energy that feels settled, firm, and strangely attractive to those who are lost in their own inner turmoil. Your aura becomes a mirror. It reflects back to others what they're missing in themselves: clarity, composure, and control. But here's what makes this sign so profound. The people drawn to you often aren't even aware it's happening. They just feel better in your presence. They open up more easily. They feel less alone, less judged. You become the person others seek in moments of vulnerability. Not because you give advice, but because you don't need to. Your energy speaks for you. It reassures. It holds space. And that ability, the quiet gravitational pull of a calm, Stoic soul, is one of the clearest signs that your aura is far more powerful than most. You didn't try to become magnetic. You became still, and in that stillness, you became unforgettable. Number 2, heightened emotional sensitivity and intuition. You walk into a room and instantly feel it. The tension, the hidden grief, the undercurrent of anxiety. No one says a word, but you already know. You pick up on shifts in energy the way others pick up on sounds or smells. When someone is lying, you feel it in your gut. When someone's hurting, you sense it before they speak. This heightened emotional sensitivity and intuitive awareness isn't weakness. It's a deep strength, and one of the clearest signs that your aura is powerful. The Stoics taught us to become observers of the world, not just of external events, but of the inner workings beneath them. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Learn to read the soul of each man." That's exactly what you do, often without effort. You read the unspoken. You detect discomfort, hidden motives, silent pleas for help. Your intuition is not magic, it's the result of stillness. When your own mind is quiet and ordered, you become more perceptive. You're not distracted by your own noise, so you hear what others miss. In Stoicism, this kind of perception is called prohairesis, the trained ability to see things as they are without illusion or ego. And yet this gift comes with a cost. Being this open to energy and emotion means you're easily drained in chaotic or crowded environments. You may need solitude more than others. You may feel overwhelmed after socializing, even if nothing visibly went wrong. The Stoics wouldn't see this as weakness. They would see it as awareness. Seneca wrote, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Welcome those whom you are capable of improving." In other words, be selective with where you place your energy. You're not obligated to stay where your spirit feels heavy. Your strong gut feelings, those instinctive reactions that later prove correct, are your compass. They are your way of aligning with nature, with logos, the rational structure of the universe that Stoics believed we are all part of. When your mind and body are aligned, when you've disciplined your desires and quieted your fears, you begin to sense more than others do. You stop guessing and start knowing. But make no mistake, this gift isn't just for detecting danger or dishonesty. It's also what makes you incredibly empathetic. You can sit with someone in pain and make them feel understood without saying a word. You don't just hear their words, you feel their soul. In a society obsessed with speed, noise, and surfaces, this level of emotional attunement is rare. And the more you honor it, by protecting your energy, trusting your instincts, and allowing silence to guide you, the stronger your aura becomes. So if you've ever felt like you're too sensitive or too affected by other people's energy, understand this. What you're experiencing is a powerful form of perception, a form the Stoics would have called phronesis, practical wisdom that sees through appearances. It means your mind is clear enough to pick up on what others ignore, and that clarity is not a burden. It's a sign that your energy field is active, open, and deeply, quietly powerful. Number 3, physical manifestations. Sometimes your energy doesn't just influence people, it affects the environment itself. Electronics glitch around you. Lights flicker when you're emotionally charged. You get chills or goosebumps in moments of deep clarity or spiritual awareness. People standing near you say they feel a sudden warmth or sense of calm. This isn't superstition. It's a physical sign that your internal energy is strong enough to be felt, even measured in the material world. The Stoics didn't speak of auras in the mystical sense, but they deeply understood the connection between mind, body, and cosmos. For them, the soul wasn't separate from the body. It flowed through. It As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. When your thoughts are pure, grounded, and ordered, your entire being radiates that harmony. And when your mind is in chaos, your body and the space around you reflects it too. So when your presence starts altering the physical world, it's not magical thinking. It's the Stoic truth that what is within shapes what is without. This connection between energy and environment was also emphasized in the idea of sympathia, the Stoic belief that all things are interconnected. You are not a separate being. Acting on the world, you are part of it. When your soul is aligned with reason and nature, you become attuned to the deeper vibrations of reality. That's why you may find that your body reacts to people or places before your mind does. A sudden chill when someone lies to you. Goosebumps when something important is said. A drained feeling after spending time with certain individuals. These are not signs of emotional fragility. They are signs that your inner compass is extraordinarily alive. You may also find that your physical presence changes the tone of a room. People lower their voices. They feel calmer around you without knowing why. That's because your energy field, strengthened by stillness, self-awareness, and inner mastery, commands quiet. The Stoic doesn't need to raise their voice to be heard. Their very stillness creates impact. As Epictetus said, don't explain your philosophy, embody it. When you live in accordance with nature and reason, your very body becomes the expression of your values. That expression in turn influences the air around you. Physical manifestations of energy are not something you control directly. They happen when the mind, body, and soul are in alignment. When your thoughts are clean, your emotions regulated, and your actions purposeful, your entire field resonates at a higher frequency. And yes, that frequency can bend reality in small but significant ways. So if you've ever noticed odd coincidences with technology, sudden chills during meaningful moments, or people reacting to your energy before you even speak, don't dismiss. These physical signs are the world responding to you. Not the surface you, but the deep, disciplined core within you that the Stoics worked so hard to cultivate. Number 4. Natural boundary setting and intuitive energy management. One of the most profound signs of a powerful aura is something you rarely see praised in public, but it's unmistakable when it shows up. The ability to set clear, unshakable boundaries without ever needing to raise your voice. You don't have to demand space. People intuitively know not to overstep. You don't fight for respect. Your energy already commands it. You don't beg to be understood. You simply walk away from anything that feels misaligned. This quiet authority, this deep self-protection without aggression, is not something you learned from books. It's something your soul cultivated through trial, solitude, and disciplined self-awareness. The Stoics held this kind of mastery in the highest regard. They didn't teach people to chase control over others, but to master their response to fear. Epictetus put it, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." You've learned this intuitively. You feel when a room is wrong, when someone is energetically pulling on you, when a conversation is no longer mutual but parasitic. And instead of confronting it head-on or trying to fix it, which is what most people do, you step back. You conserve your strength. You protect your peace. And that's exactly what the Stoics meant by emotional sovereignty. Your need for solitude isn't about isolation. It's about recalibration. After interacting with the world, you instinctively know when it's time to withdraw. You recognize that your energy is not infinite. And giving too much of it, especially to people or environments that drain you, is a betrayal of your higher self. This kind of wisdom is rare, especially in a culture that idolizes constant connectivity and productivity. But you understand what Marcus Aurelius understood when he wrote, "Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." You don't fear time alone, you seek it, because in that stillness, you regain your clarity, and when your clarity is intact, your aura becomes impenetrable. Another layer of this gift is your ability to transform energy. When you walk into a room, your calm resets the tone. People lower their voices, slow their pace, or become more reflective. That's because your energy doesn't compete, it calibrates. You don't match the chaos, you neutralize it. This is not something that can be taught. It's the result of deep inner alignment, of living in integrity with your values so fully that your presence becomes medicine for disordered environments. And yet, when the energy is too far gone, when the room can't be shifted, when the person refuses to meet you with respect, you don't force it, you leave. Not in anger, not in judgment, but in full awareness that your peace is not worth sacrificing. This ability to walk away, to disengage from drama, manipulation, or noise, is not passive. It's power. The kind of power that doesn't seek conflict, but isn't afraid of it either. You don't shut doors to prove a point. You do it to preserve your soul. Seneca reminds us, withdraw into yourself as far as you can. Associate with those who will make you a better person. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. This is the Stoic way of managing energy, not emotionally reacting to every disturbance, but discerning what is worthy of your time, your attention, your life force. Your aura is powerful because it's selective, because you don't overextend, because you don't people please, because you've learned that presence is precious, and that not everyone deserves to stand in yours. And when people sense that, they either rise to meet you, or they fall away. So either way, you don't chase, you choose. And that ability to guard your energy without needing to explain yourself is one of the clearest signs that you walk through the world with a deep, cultivated strength that Stoicism was designed to protect. Number 5. Enhanced manifestation abilities and frequent synchronicities. Have you ever experienced moments when the world seems to conspire in your favor? You think of someone and they call out of the blue. An opportunity appears exactly when you need it most, seemingly out of nowhere. Doors open with surprising ease and chances you didn't even know you wanted fall into your lap. These moments, often dismissed as mere coincidence, are actually powerful signs that your aura is alive, resonant, and influencing the very fabric of your experience. In Stoic terms, this is the natural outcome of living in alignment with Logos, the rational and divine order of the universe. The Stoics believed that everything in the cosmos is interconnected and governed by reason. Marcus Aurelius reminded us, the universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it. When your internal world is disciplined, clear, and attuned to virtue, you harmonize with the greater order. This harmony is what allows you to manifest outcomes that others might see as luck or chance, but which are in fact the ripples of your energy resonating through the universe. Your powerful aura acts like a beacon, sending out clear, consistent signals that attract people, opportunities, and synchronicities that align with your path. This isn't about wishful thinking or blind faith. It's about disciplined self-mastery and intentionality. The Stoics emphasize the importance of focusing only on what's within your control, your judgments, your actions, your purpose, and letting go of the rest. By cultivating a mindset rooted in reason and virtue, you create an internal environment where your desires and actions align seamlessly with nature's flow. This alignment doesn't guarantee instant success or a trouble-free life, but it does make you remarkably attuned to recognizing the right moments, the right people, and the right decisions when they arise. Your intuition plays a crucial role in this process. As a Stoic practice, prohairesis, the faculty of moral choice, teaches you to trust your reasoned judgments. Over time, your gut feelings become less about random impulses and more about finely tuned signals from your deeper wisdom. This allows you to act decisively and with confidence when synchronicities appear, rather than ignoring or dismissing them. You learn to discern between distractions and meaningful signs, responding not from impulsivity, but from a calm, clear center. Moreover, this flow of synchronicities reveals a profound truth about your place in the world. The Stoics urged us to see ourselves as parts of a vast, interdependent whole, recognizing that your life is woven into the fabric of the cosmos, fosters humility and peace. It frees you from the illusion that you must control every outcome or battle every challenge alone. Instead, you become a co-creator with the universe, working in harmony with forces greater than yourself. This perspective helps you embrace uncertainty with grace, knowing that your efforts, when aligned with reason and virtue, are supported by the natural order. The more you cultivate this harmony, through daily reflection, intentional action, and emotional regulation, the more your aura strengthens. Your energy becomes a subtle but potent force, influencing situations and relationships in ways that logic alone can't explain. The frequent synchronicities you experience are not coincidences, but the visible markers of your invisible power. They affirm that your presence resonates on a higher frequency, shaping your reality with quiet authority. So if you often find that life's puzzle pieces seem to fit together perfectly around you, if meaningful coincidences happen more than chance would allow, take it as a sign. Your aura is active, your energy is potent, and you are deeply connected to the flow of life itself. This enhanced manifestation ability isn't just a gift, it's the natural fruit of living as a Stoic, aligned with nature, reason, and your highest self. It's proof that you're not like everyone else, and that your invisible power is ready to be fully embraced and wielded with wisdom. Now that you know these 5 signs of a powerful aura, it's time to recognize and embrace your unique energy. Remember, your aura isn't about being loud or flashy. It's about quiet strength, clarity, and presence rooted in Stoic wisdom. When you cultivate your inner world with discipline and intention, your energy naturally influences the world around you, attracting the right people, opportunities, and synchronicities. Don't dismiss these signs as mere coincidence or luck. They are your soul's way of telling you that you're on the right path, that your power is real, and it's waiting for you to own it fully. Practice daily awareness, protect your energy, and keep refining your inner clarity. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be one." If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss future wisdom that helps you master your energy and your life. Share your experiences with powerful auras in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's journeys. Stay steady, stay strong.